Good morning, children. I hope all are doing fine. So, this will be um, the 12th chapter of yours, The Little Princess, which we are going to do in this session. And so, first, let us begin the session, but we always begin with our prayer and a small assembly. So, I want all of you all to stand up, close your eyes, and join your hands.
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, तू स्वर की देवी है, संगीत तुझसे हर शब्द तेरा है, गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, तेरी शरण में हमें प्यार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। मुनियों ने समझी, गुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की बानी। हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने, विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा, मुकुट सर पे साजे। अज्ञानता के मिटा दे अंधेरे, उजालों का हमको संसार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ. Now I want all of you all to rub your hands together. See, it's getting warmer. Now put your hands on your eyes and slowly open your eyes. Yes.
Today's date is 21st February 2021. Today's date is 21st February 2021 and today's day is Saturday. Thought of the day: never lose hope. You never know what tomorrow may bring. Means we should not be dejected with our failures. We should always look forward what we can do to get over our failures. Now, if you have got less marks now in your test, what you have to do, that tomorrow learn a little more, learn nicely the lesson, and then appear for the test so that you will get better marks. So that is what this thought of the day is saying: never to lose hope. There is always a tomorrow. So you have to work hard. The working hard is in your hands. Only that is there in your hands. So you have not to lose hope and say, oh, I didn't get good marks today. Now I will not be able to do it. Nothing like that. It is, you have to see what you can do for a better next time. That is for the tomorrow. What tomorrow may, now it can be that tomorrow might be you will have one more day to study and the same test is given and you will be able to appear and write nicely. So it is always better to wait for tomorrow and bring the nice things, right? So that's it. Then today's GK question is: who is known as the father of Indian Constitution? You know, a person had written our Indian Constitution, right? Anyone knows the answer? he is known as B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Baba Sahib Ambedkar. His full name is Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar. I know most of you all have seen this picture. We celebrate his birthday on the 14th of April every year, right? So, his name is Baba Sahib Ambedkar. He is the father of our Indian Constitution. Right, so now let's see what's next. So we are going to start with our lesson, A Little Princess. Already explained to you. Now I will just be reading, and so that all of you all can understand once more, and then we will go to our picture comprehension. Okay, children? Okay. Now this is a little warm-up exercise. Listen and say words. Now, words with a long oo sound. Long oo. So like moon. M-O-O-N. Moon. Food. F-O-O-D. Food. Roof. R-O-O-F. Roof. R-O-O-F. Roof. Tooth. T-O-O-T-H. Tooth. T-O-O-T-H. Tooth. Now, words with a short oo sound. G-O-O-D. Good. We don't say good. Do we say good? No. We say good. F-O-O-T. It is foot, not foot. Right? It is foot, not foot. L-O-O-K. Look, not look. Do we say look? No. We say look. Wool. W-O-O-L. Wool. It's not wool. It is wool. Right? So these are the difference between in pronunciation. So long oo and short oo sound. Moon, good. Food, foot. Roof, look. Tooth, wool. Okay, so that's it. Now let's go to the next. Now we'll just read the text and we will know what this lesson is about. I've already explained it is a girl being all alone in a boarding school without her father and mother, and she has to stay alone when her father goes off to India because he's a soldier. Right? So let's see. Sarah was a little girl of 7. Sarah was a little girl of 7. Her father, Captain Crew, was dropping her at a school for girls at their hometown in London because he was going to India. In the taxi, Sarah was sitting quietly and thinking. Sarah, softly, Papa. Captain Crew, what is it? What are you thinking? Sarah, have we reached? Captain Crew, yes, little Sarah, we have. Captain Crew had been preparing Sarah to go to the school for a long time. So this girl, her name was Sarah, she was 7 years old. Her father's name was Captain Crew, and he was dropping Sarah at a school for girls in their hometown in London. Why was he leaving her in the school for girls? Because he was going to India. And now Sarah was thinking, sitting in the taxi. Suddenly Sarah softly calls Papa. So Captain Crew says, what is it? What are you thinking? Sarah, have we reached? Captain Crew, yes, little Sarah, we have. Captain Crew has been preparing Sarah to go and stay alone in the boarding school because he knew that he has to leave her here and he couldn't leave her all alone in a house. So someone had to take care of her. So he was preparing her that you will have to go and stay in the girls' school for girls, and as he has to go to India. So that's what this is saying, the first paragraph. Now let's see the next. Sarah, if we are here, I suppose we must go in. Now, Sarah is telling if we have reached the school for girls, then we should be going inside. Now, once they are inside, they are sitting in a chair inside the room. I don't like it. It's like soldiers not wanting to go to war. What does this mean? This means that she feels like a soldier who doesn't want to go to the war but still has to go. The same way, Sarah doesn't like going to the school for girls, but she has to go because her father was going to India and she would be all alone. So that's what she has been saying here. Captain Crew, oh little Sarah, what will I do when I have no one to say such things to me? Now, in this, the father is telling he felt like laughing when Sarah said that she felt like a soldier who does want to the go to the war but still has to. So Sarah's father laughingly asked, "Oh Sarah, what will I do when I have no one to say such things?" That means what? He will be missing Sarah's talks and he will miss her. That is what the meaning is actually. And he is telling Sarah that who will be there to talk to me in such a manner, in such words to me? So there will be no one when I am far off. That is what Sarah's father meant to say. Sarah, what do you find so funny? Sarah was a little angry and she was asking her father, why are you laughing? What is so funny? Okay, so that's what she's been telling. Now let's go to the next page. Yes. Now here, one minute, children. Yes, Captain Crew hugging her. You are such fun when you say such these things. So Captain Crew just hugged. That is Captain Crew is who Sarah's father. Sarah's father just hugged her and said, "You are such fun when you say such things." That is why he laughed. So now here Miss Minchin, the owner of the school, is entered the room. Where they were sitting, she enters. Miss Minchin, it's so nice to have such a beautiful and a good child with us. I have heard that you are very clever. Miss Minchin, after introducing, she is telling that it is a privilege, it is good to have such a beautiful and a good child. That is Sarah. And she has heard about Sarah telling that she was very clever. Now she must be coming from another school, so the schools say that this child is very clever. So she has got to hear from the other school. Now Captain Crew. Sarah loves to read. She always sits with her nose in a book. Please keep her away from books if she reads too much. Let her ride a pony or maybe buy a new doll. Now, Captain Crew is telling Miss Minchin, yes, Sarah is a very clever child. She loves to read. She always sits with a book, with her nose in a book. Means what? She is always reading a book. She always has a book in her hand and always she'll be reading. But he is telling Miss Minchin, please keep her away from the books if she is reading too much. If she is all the time sitting and reading only, she'll become too sickly, no? If you don't go out and play and you are always sitting with the book, what will happen? You'll fall sick. So that is why he was telling, let her ride her pony or maybe go and buy a new doll for herself. So this is what Sarah's father tells Miss Minchin. Now Sarah is telling, Sarah, Papa, then I would have too many dolls. Dolls have to be special. Emily is going to be my best friend. Now here, Sarah is telling Papa that she doesn't want many dolls. She wants one special doll whom she has already named. and her name is given as Emily, and she is going to be her best friend. Now Miss Minchin is asking, who is Emily? Now Sarah is answering that she is a doll that Papa is going to buy for me. She will be my best friend. I will talk to her about everything. Now she is telling that the name of Emily is for the doll which her father is going to buy for her, and Emily is going to be her best friend, and she will talk to her, everything to her. Now Miss Minchin is saying, what a darling child she is. That is, Sarah is. Captain Crew, drawing Sarah close to him. Yes, she is. Take good care of her, Miss Minchin. So this brings an end. The father is feeling bad, and she is telling, please take good care of Sarah to Miss Minchin. That's all. So this brings an end to the story. Now let's see what other exercises are. The meaning clever is unintelligent or to know something better. And nose in the book is always sitting and reading. Nose in a book. Okay. The meanings of this thing. Now let's go and see. We have reading comprehension in this. Look at the picture below and answer the following question. Now you see, look at the picture. You all can see the picture, right? In your textbooks also, you can keep your textbooks open, and so that we can answer it as soon as we are doing it, right? So the first one. There are dash starfish in the picture. Now, can you count the number of starfish in the picture? Red, green, one orange, and one more yellow. Right? There are 4, no? The 4, the answer is C. Okay, so we will put 4. So we put a tick on 4. 4. So here we write C. Right? So that's the answer. There are 4 starfish in the picture. The man is, what is he taking? He is taking a photograph. Yes, B. So he is taking a photograph of the shark. So here it will be B. Okay, now C. Third one. The shark has sharp and white teeth. The adjectives in the sentence are, what is it? Sharp and white. How is the teeth described? Sharp and white. That's D. So here, this one, D, and we write here also D. Got it, children? Done? How many starfish are there? 4 starfish. And then the man is taking a photograph. And the third one is the adjectives in the sentence. The shark has sharp and white teeth. Here the teeth is it is describing the teeth. So how is it? Sharp and white. So D. Okay, children. Now let's go to the next one. There are 3 dash on the seabed. The words rhymes with stones. Now stones, is it fish, bones, phones, or flowers? Stones, bones. So we put a tick on bones. So that is again B. Right. The shark is holding a what? What is the shark holding? Let's see the picture. See? Fork, knife and fork. So we have knife and fork. right? Knife and fork, A. So the answer over here is A. Okay? Now let's check once again all the answers. See, there are four. Four. There are four C. Right? Starfish in the picture. The man is taking a photograph. Right? So those two is right. Now let's go to the next one. The shark has sharp and white teeth. The adjectives in the sentence are sharp and white. So the adjective in the sentence is sharp and white. So that is D. And we have put here D. Now D. Now there are three dash on the seabed. The words rhymes with stones, bones, phones and flowers. What is it? Bones. No, we saw bones only, no, in the picture. So bones. So that is B. Right. The shark is holding a dash and a dash. What is it? Knife and spoon. That is A. Knife and fork. That is A. So the answer is A. Right, children? So that comes to an end of picture 1 comprehension. Now let's go to the next one. Picture 2 comprehension. Right? Now look at the picture below and answer the following questions. The boy with the red cap is wearing dash shoes. What is the color of the shoes over here? Blue. So the answer is A. So here we tick A and we write over here A. Got it? The boy with the purple t-shirt is using a dash to climb. Purple t-shirt, this fellow. So what is he doing? He's going up the ladder. So he is using a ladder. So we put D. So the next one is D. Right? All of you all finished writing? The first one is A, tick A and write blue shoes. And the second one is ladder, D. That is write D now. Done? Let's go to the next. Yes, here we have got the third one. Third one is they are climbing a dash hill. They are climbing up a hill. It's not big, so it is a. So the answer over here is B. Right? A hill. They are climbing up a hill. The children are climbing up. What is the opposite of up? Down. Very good. Down. So the answer is C. Now, the fifth one. One ladder is long and the other is short. Yes. Very good. You all know your opposites now. One ladder is long and the other is short. Got it? So we have done both the exercises. So that brings an end to your lesson number 12. So in this there are not much question answers. So only this two you all have to be doing. Okay. So let's stop here. I will be doing your module 12 also with this. This is part 1 and then part 2 I'll be doing module 12. Okay children. So this is the answer. The boy in the red cap is wearing blue shoes. We got it, no? Right? See here. We had already got that. Blue shoes, A. Then the boy with the purple t-shirt is using a ladder, D. They are all climbing up a hill. B. Got it? Now let's go to the next, the last two. The children are climbing up. What is the opposite of up? Down. So C. One ladder is long, the other is short. So B. Right? So you all have understood this much now? Good. This brings an end to this session. So children, let's start with our module 12. This is the last of our standard 2 grammar portion. That's your workbook. So let's start with it. What are we going to do in this? We are going to do dictation sentences. Okay, dictation sentences. Then we are going to learn about the seasons, vocabulary. In grammar, we are having question words. And in writing, we have to draw about a place that one has visited, and story writing. So this is what we are going to do in our module 12. Now let's see the first, that is sentence dictation. I want all of you all to remove your workbook and be ready for your sentence dictation. All are ready? Yes. So the first one is the first sentence, my hometown, HOMETOWN, hometown. My hometown, HOMETOWN, town, is in in Shimla. S should be capital. Why? Because it's name of a place. We have learned no in nouns. So this is a proper noun, name of a place. So we write S capital. SHIMLA. Shimla. The sentence is, my hometown is in Shimla. My hometown is in Shimla. Copied? So let's go to the next one. That's the second one. The first one is over, the second one. Reading books makes us clever. Now write the spelling of reading. 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 Books. See, this is short O. Books. We are not saying books. We are saying books. No? So, books. 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 Make. 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 Us. Us. Clever. 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 So what's the sentence? Reading books makes us clever. Now write, all of you all copy it down fast. Reading books makes us clever. Third one is, the girl was hugging her pet. Write down the, 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 the. Next is girl, 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 GIRL. 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 Was. Was. Hugging. 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 Her. Her. Pet. Pet. Hugging her pet. Pet. Once again. The. The. Girl. Girl. Was. Was. Hugging. 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 Her. Her. Pet. Pet. Done? Good. Now let's go to the fourth one. I saw a pony on the farm. I saw a pony on the farm. Now write down I, capital I, saw, 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 a, pony, 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 on, on, the, the, farm, farm, farm. So what is the sentence? I saw a pony on the farm. I saw a pony on the farm. Okay? Now, the fifth one. I bought a special dress for my birthday. I bought a special dress for my birthday. It is bought, bought. So let's read it. I bought a special dress for my birthday. So write down I bought, B-O, U-G, H-T, bought, B-O-U-G-H-T, bought, bought a, special, S-P, E-C, S-P, E-C, I-A-L, S-P-E-C-I-A-L, special. The next word is dress, D-R-E-S-S, dress, D-R-E-S-S, dress. For, F-O-R, for, F-O-R, for. My, M-Y, my. Birthday, B-I-R-T-H, B-I-R-T-H, D-A-Y, birthday. B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y, birthday. I repeat the sentence. I bought a special dress for my birthday. I bought a special dress for my birthday. Got it, children? Now let's go to our next session. Next, we are learning in vocabulary the seasons. We know about the seasons, right? You all have already learnt in your EVS the different seasons, right? And that we have spring, the summer, the monsoon, and the winter. The monsoon is also called the rainy season, right? So, what do we do in each season? We have different things happening, right? In spring, what happens? We find flowers have bloomed everywhere. Lots of flowers everywhere. All the trees bloom up. All the trees are flowered. Even the fruiting trees, that is a mango tree, the jackfruit tree, all these trees all gives flowers at this time during the spring season. So all the trees flowers during the spring season. See, now we'll just read and we'll find out, okay? Yes, yeah. During the year, some months are hot, some are cold, some months are pleasant, and some are wet and muddy. These form the different seasons. These form the different seasons. Some are, what is it? Hot. Some are cold. Some months are pleasant and some months are wet and muddy. These form the different seasons. So when do we have the pleasant climate? During the spring season. Spring season. Okay, spring is when flowers bloom and it is green and fresh all around. It is not too hot or cold. There is new life everywhere. New baby birds and animals are born. New plants start to grow again. So, what happens during the spring season? It is when the flowers bloom and it is green everywhere and looks fresh all around, right? And it is not too hot and not too cold, so it is a pleasant climate. There are new life everywhere, that new baby birds and animals are born, and then there are new plants, they start to grow again. So, all this happens during the spring season. Summer. The next season we are learning is summer. Summer is when the sun shines brightly and we feel very hot. We eat ice creams, have yummy mangoes and watermelons. We also swim in lakes, ponds, and swimming pools. During the summer, what happens? The sun shines very brightly, making us feel very hot. We love to eat ice creams and have yummy mangoes and watermelons during this season. And we also swim in lakes, ponds, or swimming pools. So during the summer, it is very hot and the sun shines brightly. What do you like to eat? We eat cold ice creams, have yummy mangoes and watermelons. And what else we do? We go to lakes to swim or a pond or a swimming pool. So that's what we do during summer. So in spring season, what happens? Spring season, flowers bloom. Then it is green everywhere and it looks fresh. New baby birds and animals are born. Then new plants also start to grow. During summer, the sun shines very brightly and we feel very hot. We love to eat ice creams, mangoes, and watermelons. We go to lakes, ponds, or swimming pools for swimming. So that's what we do in summer. Now let's see the next season, that is monsoon. Monsoon is a rainy season. It is very important for the farmers. Monsoon brings water for crops. Children love to play in the rain. We see many colorful umbrellas and raincoats. Now, rainy season, it is very important for the farmers. Why? Monsoon brings water for the crops, no? It is very hot and then the land gets dried. So when monsoon comes, what happens? It brings in water. So water is needed for the crops. So the farmers get happy when the monsoon comes and the crop starts growing better. Then children love to play in the rain, and in this season we get to see many colorful umbrellas and raincoats, right? During the rainy season we wear raincoats, no? And we carry umbrellas, right? So that's the monsoon season. Now let's see the winter season. Winter is when we wear woolen clothes, caps, gloves to keep us warm. We drink hot tea, milk, or hot chocolate. We drink hot tea, milk, or and hot chocolate. During winter, what type of clothes do we wear? We wear woolen clothes. Why? Because to keep us warm. Right? Woolen clothes makes us warm, no? Because it's very cold outside. Winter season brings a cold season. So it's a cold season. So what we wear? We wear woolen clothes, caps and gloves to keep us warm. Then we drink hot tea, milk or hot chocolate. Right? So this is what we do in winter. So let's repeat. Spring season, when the flowers bloom, it's green everywhere, and there are new birds and animals are born. New plants also grow in this season. Now in summer it is very hot, the sun shines very brightly, and we love to eat ice creams, mangoes and watermelons. And we also love to swim in the lakes, ponds or swimming pool. Monsoon season. The monsoon season, what happens? The third season. Monsoon season, it's a rainy season. Rains, it's very important for whom? For the farmers. And monsoon season brings water with it for the crops. So the farmers are quite happy. Then children love to play in the rain, and we get to see colorful umbrellas and raincoats during monsoon. Now, winter is a season when we feel very cold. We wear woolen clothes, caps, and gloves to keep ourselves warm. And we love to drink what? Hot tea, milk, or hot chocolate. So, these are the four main seasons which we have. All the seasons are important and special in different and in a very special way. The four seasons are spring, summer, monsoon, and winter. Come come at times of the year and have four times of the year and have different types of weather. We have four different seasons, four different times. It comes in a year and we have different weather. Okay, so let's see. Now, here we have an exercise. We have to look at the picture and circle the correct season. Okay, now this is showing the clothes and what has been happening. So let's see what it is. Okay, exercise 2.1, circle the word the best describes each picture. One is done for us. See the first one here, in this is a cold season, so the child is wearing a woolen clothes. No, the child is wearing woolen clothes. Now the second one, it's windy. See, her hair is flying, dress is flying, everything is flying. So it is windy. So we will circle windy. Right. Now here, what is it? Hot season. It's hot and she's eating something. So it is hot. So the season is hot. And here, fourth one, what is it? She's wearing a raincoat and carrying an umbrella. So it's a rainy season. Now again we have, when do we make a snowman? During winter. So that is winter again. When are new birds and animals born? During the spring season. So that's the answer to it, right? So exercise 2.1 is done. Now let's go to the next one. Exercise 2.2. Underline the correct words or words to complete each sentence. One is done for you. It is windy and cloudy. It is windy and cloudy or sunny and bright during a storm. It is windy and cloudy, so they have underlined that, right? The day is dash wet and cold or hot and sunny during summers. It is hot and sunny during summers, right? Now, I like to have hot milk and soup, ice creams and watermelons during winter. Hot milk and soup, winter. Winter season, it's cold, so we like to have hot things. Fourth one, we use sweaters and jackets, umbrellas and raincoats in a rainy season. In a rainy season, we carry an umbrella and raincoats. So, we underline umbrellas and raincoat. Got it? The fifth one, spring is the best season because the weather is not too hot or cold. Snowy and cloudy? No, it is not too hot or cold because it's pleasant, no? During spring season? Yes. It is best to fly kites in the spring season because it is breezy. Because it is breezy. Got it, children? It is breezy. Now, once again, let's go. The second one, the day is hot and sunny during summers. I like to have hot milk and soup during the winter. Fourth one, we use umbrellas and raincoats in a rainy season. The fifth one, spring is the best season because the weather is not too hot or cold. Sixth one, it is best to fly kites in spring because it is breezy. When is it sunny? During the summer season. So, this is the answers for the first one is done. The second one is hot and sunny. The third one is hot milk and soup. Fourth one, umbrellas and raincoats. The spring season is the best season because it's not too hot or cold. And it's best to fly kites in the spring because it is breezy. So we got the answers. I hope all of you all have done it, completed. Good. Now let's go to the next. Now here comes the questions. Question words: who, where, and what. Now here, children, see, whenever who is your best friend, who is your best friend, we can count who. Who will bring the ball? Who will get the books? So we are asking one person, anyone, many are sitting, one of them to do these things. Who is your friend? I'll say my best friend is so and so. Now if I say, who will get the book from the staff room? That time one of you all will get up, right? Or two of you all. So I will say, you go and get it. So that's how it is. We use who to ask question about the person or people. We ask question to question. One minute. Yeah. To ask question about person or people. Examples: who will bring the ball tomorrow? Who will go to the market? Who will get the books for me? So we are asking the person who. Who is your best friend? Right? So who? Right? When do we use it? We ask to ask questions about a person or people. Who is making noise? We can say, no, the students are making noise. Right? So many of them. people. Now where? To ask question about a place or a position of something or someone. When is when do we ask where? To ask a question about a place or a position or about something or someone. Right? Now, where is that book? Now, that book might be, the answer might be, it is on the table. So, I'm asking, where is that book? It is on the table. So, the answer I'm getting, the position of that book. Right? Now, where did you go? Where did you go? Now, I went to the market. So, that's a place I went, right? I went to a market. So, that's a place. So, that also shows where I went. Now, that's about of something or someone. Now, which place? Where do you live? So, you say the place. I live in Dombivli. So, you are saying where you are living. Where is my watch? So, my watch is in the cupboard. So, the position of that watch. So, something, right? Thing and someone. Where does Swami live? Where is my new bag? So, these are the thing and a person we are talking of, right? Where? Now, what? What is asked when? To know more about a person, animal, object, or action. Now, what are you doing? Now, I'm asking, what are you doing over there? I want to know what you're doing, no? To know more about what is going on over there, right? Then, what do you want from the market? So, I'm asking what you want. So, you are telling me that I want an apple or oranges. So, you are saying something about an object, right? What is in that box? What is in the box? The box which you are having, what is in it? I want to know more about that box. So, that's an object, right? So, these are how where we use question who, where, and what. Who is used to question about the person or people. Where is used to tell us the place or position of something or someone. And what is used to get to know more about a person, animal, object, or action. Okay, children, let's go to the next slide. Now we have the exercise 3.1. Given below are few answers. Write the questions for the answers. One is done for you. Now the answer is given for us and we have to write the question. So here the first one. We use an umbrella for rainy days. So what will be the question? What do we use for the rainy days? For rainy days. Okay, now let's go to the second one. Meena is going to the shop. That's the answer. Now, where is she going? Now I told the answer. Where is Meena going? Or who is going to the shop? Both can come. Where is Meena going? She's going to the shop. Who is going to the shop? Meena is going to the shop. So both the questions can come. Right. So now the third one. Miss Rita is my teacher. Now, who is your teacher? Miss Rita. Who is Miss Rita? She is my teacher. Miss Rita is my teacher. Both questions can be asked. I am drawing a landscape. I am drawing a landscape. The answer you have given. So, what will be the question? What are you drawing? What are you drawing? I am drawing a landscape. Got it? What are you drawing? I am drawing a landscape. Now the fifth one. Ambi is knocking at the door. Who is knocking at the door? Ambi. What is Ambi doing? Ambi is knocking at the door. So both the questions, or what is, who is who is knocking at the door? What is Ambi doing? Both are there. Ambi is knocking at the door. Okay. The keys are in the drawer. The keys are in the drawer. Where are the keys? This is showing the position of the keys. So we have to put the question where. Okay, the question word where. Now I hope you all have understood what, who, and where. Who, what, and where. Where shows the position and place of someone or something. What, we are asking to know more about that person, place, animal, or thing. And who tells us more, tells us about the person or place. Okay, so that's who, where, and what. Now let's go to the next one, that is why and how. Why and how. There are two more question words, why and how. Let's look at how these question words are used. Now why? Why is used for those types of questions where the reason for something is asked for. Why are you playing in the mud? We ask, no? So I want to, you have to give me a reason why you are playing in the mud. Right? So for that I'm asking why. Why is used for those types of question where the reason for something is asked for. Why does the sun rise in the east? The sun always rises in the east. So we are asking why. Give us a reason why it rises in the east. Why do I have to clean my room? So if your room is messy, keep it messy. No, that is why we have to clean the room. So I'm giving a reason. The room has to be clean. That is why. Why the room has to be clean? Why do I have to clean my room? I have to clean my room because it should be neat and tidy. Okay, so I'm giving a reason. Why do you drink coffee and not tea? I drink coffee because I like it. So I give the reason why I don't drink tea and why I'll drink coffee. So that's the type of questions we ask for why. Got it? So let's go to the next one. Now here, how is used to ask, how is used to ask about, is also used to ask about the condition of someone or something. We always usually ask, no, when we meet a person after a long time, how are you? How old is your television? How old are you? How is that boy sitting over there? How is the book? How was your exam? So we are asking about a condition of someone or something. How was your exam? Asking, no? That's what. When we ask something, how are you? How old are you? How are you doing? How was the book? How was the food? So all these questions we are asking about something or someone. Now, how old is the television? See here, an example is given. How old is your television? Asking about the condition of the TV. How does a helicopter fly? Asking about the way in which the helicopter flies. How was your exam? Asking about the way the girl did her exams. So these are the things where we use how. Now why and how is what we have to use now. Okay. Why is for reasons. We have to find a reason. So we have to give a reason when we ask why. And how is to asking about the condition about someone or something. Okay. Now let's go see. 3.2. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks with how or why one is done for you. Why have you not done your homework? Why? That is asking the reason why you have not done your homework. Right? Now, Dash, did you carry the books home? I think he puts them in his bag. Here, Dash, did he carry the books home? How did he carries the books home? The answer is given. I think he puts them in his bag. Do you know Dash to solve this problem? How to solve this problem? Do you know how to solve this problem? Then, fourth one. Dash, did your mother scold you? Did you do something wrong? Why did your mother scold you? I'm asking a reason. Why? For what did you do? Did you do something wrong? So I'm asking the reason, no? Did you do something wrong? So that's why. The fifth one. Dash, did you buy 7 chocolate bars? We needed only 4. So the mother has asked you to buy 4 and you have bought 7 chocolates. So the mother is asking, why did you buy 7 chocolates when I told you to buy only 4? Okay, that's the reason. You have to give a reason for it. Now, sixth one. Dash, does Mohit cook this dish? How does Mohit cook this dish? How does he cook this dish? I want to learn how to make it too. So here he wants to learn how it is done, how it is made. So we ask, how does Mohit cook this dish? So this is why and how. So how many question words did we learn? Who, where, what, why, and how. These are the 5 question words which we have learned. What are they? Who, where, what, why, and how. Okay, now let's go and see. Now, one more question word is there, when. Now, when is used to ask questions about time of the day, the season, or the moment or events. When is asked about time, the day, the season, the movement, or events. When did you come home? I'm asking you the time, right? You will say I came at 6 o'clock. So, you are telling me the time. When is the birthday party? That again it might be on Sunday. So, your day is coming. When is your summer vacation? Season. Summer vacation. So, it is season. The moment and events, that is birthdays, uh, birthday parties, picnics, or events like some party or something and all that is going on. Okay, so that is what when is used to ask questions about time, the day, the season, the movement, or events. Okay, and now together the question words are known as 5 W's and an H. 5 W's, how? See here. What, who, where, what, why, when. 5. Who, what, where, why, and when. And H is how. So, 5 W's and an H. Okay, together the question words are known as 5 W's and an H. So, that's for this. Let's see the next exercise. Here, exercise 3.3. Now, here we have to mark it and then you have to write these questions properly down. Okay. Match the columns, match the words in the columns and form 6 correct questions. One is done for you. So, the first one is done. Where is Victoria Memorial? Where is? You're asking, where is that place? So, where is Victoria? What have you got for lunch? What have you got for lunch? When will her train reach Delhi? That's time, so when? Who can play the piano? You're asking which person can play the piano. Why is the shoe lying here? Okay, Why is the shoe lying here? How does it rain? It's a reason. You have to tell how does it rain. So these are the questions which we have made from here. Now you have to write it down in the space given here. One is done for us. Where is Victoria Memorial is already done. So the next one is what? The next one is, what have you got for lunch? So I want all of you all to write this down in your book. Okay? When will her train reach Delhi? The third word was when. So when will her train reach Delhi? The fourth one is, who can play the piano? Who can play the piano? Fifth one, why is the shoe lying here? Fifth one is, why is the shoe lying here? And the sixth one, how does it rain? All the questions should end with a question mark. Without a question mark, it is not a question. So please see to that all of you all put a question mark after your questions. If the question mark is not there, it is not valid. It can be marked wrong. Okay? So be careful when you're writing a question, end it with a question mark. Okay, children? So now let's go and see the next what we have to do. Now here, rewrite the question. Rewrite the question. Rewrite the question with the correct question words. One is done for you. Who will the movie begin? It is already late. Is it correct? Who will? When will the movie begin? It is already late. Okay. When will the movie begin? It is already late. Now, what can I help you? Is it right? What can I help you? No, this is wrong. So what do we use? How can I help you? How can I help you? How will we write? How can I help you? And after end of the question, there should be a question mark. Always. Okay? Now, the third one. When is that dress? When is that dress? We are giving a time or something for the dress? No. Where is that dress? I can't find it. Right? So, you're searching for the dress, you can't find it. So, you're asking, where is that dress? I can't find it. Okay? Now, the fourth one. How don't you see the doctor? You have a fever. So, here the question should be, why don't you see a doctor? You have a fever. You have a fever. Okay, children? So, this is, you have to copy it down, and here all the questions should end with a question mark. After that, whatever you write, you have to put a full stop, right? All of you complete it nicely and understand where and what. What are the 5 W's which we learnt? Who, what, where, when, and why. Right? Who, what, where, when, and why are the 5 W's. And the sixth one is an H. Got it, children? So that's it. So the fifth one, here we have the fifth one also. That is, why has broken my beautiful teacup? Who has broken? Why doesn't it's wrong? So who has broken my beautiful teacup? Why has broken my beautiful teacup? It's wrong. No. So it is, who has broken my beautiful teacup? Right. Now the sixth one. How would you like to eat for dinner? How? You're asking, how are you? Or the dinner, how is the dinner? No. What would you like to eat for dinner? What you would like to eat for dinner. So how is wrong? And we have to write what. what would you like to eat for dinner? Okay, so that brings an end to exercise 3.4. And now let's go and see our writing sessions. In this writing session, you have to draw about a place and write and draw about a place that one has visited. Now, wherever you went to the mall, you went to the park, you went to the seashore, or to a different place where you saw lots of fort, where you saw lots of this thing, idols and all that, temple, wherever you have been, you draw the picture of that place or write about it. So here let's read what is written over here. Now, how will you write it? Where is the place? Okay, that you'll write. What does it look like? What do you like the most about this place? Okay, these are the questions which you can answer for writing it. So here they have given a small thing which here a sample is given, an example is given over here. So let's read that. Okay. Yesterday I went to Seasons Mall with my mother. It is the biggest mall in my city. It was a huge building covered with glass. Okay. There were lights everywhere. Lots of people were walking around. Some of them were shopping. There were shops selling clothes, slippers, food, phones, and computers. It was very noisy. It was very noisy. So I had to speak very loudly to for my mother to hear me. It was a fun visit. It was a fun visit. Yesterday, where she had gone? She had gone to the Seasons Mall. With whom? With her mother. So you can also write somewhere like that. Then you can see how does it look. So she has written, it's the biggest mall in my city. It was a huge building covered with glass. There were lights everywhere. Right? What did you like the most over there now? Lots of people were walking around. Some of them were shopping. There were shops selling clothes, slippers, food, phones, and computers. It was very noisy. So I had to speak very loudly for my mother to hear me. It was fun visit. Okay? So this way you can also write. Okay, children? Now let's see where you'll write. Now I have written over here. If those who can't write on their own can copy this down and learn to write at least 4 to 5 lines, you can write on your own. So do this on your own, children, please. If you do it, it will be good for you. This I have written. A place that I like to visit is the market. I go to the market. Sorry. I go to the market with my mother on Sundays. It is a little far from our house. We take the bus to go there. It is one of the busiest places I have seen. It is filled with vendors selling fruits, vegetables, and groceries. They shout out the prices of their goods. Some of them also sell fish. I love looking at the colorful fruits and vegetables around me. Often vendors let us try fruits for free before buying them. This is what I like the most about the market. So this I have said. Where did I go? Where did I go? I went to the market. And where is the market? How did you go? All that I have described the next. I go to the market with my mother on Sundays. It is a little far from our house. We take a bus to go there. It is one of the busiest places I have seen. It is filled with vendors selling fruits, vegetables, and groceries. They shout out the prices of the goods, and some of them also sell fish. I love looking at colorful fruits and vegetables around me. Often vendors let us try fruits for free before buying them. That is what I like the most about it. So this is what I like. Now y'all describe where y'all had gone, with whom you have gone, how did you go, and what did you like over there, what the food. You can write all that, you can write, right? So do write. Let's go and see the next. This is story writing. Now the picture is given over here, and I think all of you all have read the story, The Capsule and the Monkey. So this is what. Now look at the pictures and read the hints. Then write the story in the given space. Give your story a suitable title. Now the hints are there, right? Hints here. There was a cap seller, felt tired, passed through the forest, slept under a tree, had a bag filled with caps for sale, monkeys on the tree. Now, how will you write? We will read all and then we will see. Okay? Here, cap seller, he felt tired, he was passing through the forest. He slept under a tree, he had a bag filled with caps for sale, and monkeys were there on the tree. So, that are the hints. Now, the second picture, opened the bag, took the caps, wore them. Cap seller woke up, saw no caps in his bag, looked up with worry. So, what the picture is showing, all the caps the monkeys had taken and they were wearing it. The third one is showing us, saw the monkeys wearing caps, tried many times to get the caps, could not get the caps back. He threw his cap down in anger. So he tried many ways to get the caps, but he couldn't. The monkeys wouldn't give it. In the end, he took his cap and he threw it down. Then what happens? We all know the story, right? The monkeys copied him. The cap seller collected the caps and went away happily on his way. So that's it. So here we have the cap seller and the monkeys. This is a title given. Now we will write the story. So that is, once there was a cap seller who spent a whole day selling caps in the city. After a day's long work, he was very tired. On his way back, he passed through a forest. He slept under a big tree with a bag of caps beside him. What the cap seller did not know was that a troop of monkeys lived on that. A troop of monkeys lived on that tree. Right. Now let's turn the page on that tree. So the monkeys had seen the bag with the colorful caps inside it. They opened the bag and started carrying the caps back to the tree. They even tried them on. The loud noise made by the monkeys woke the cap seller. He saw that his caps were all gone. Right? Now, the third picture, it is shown. He looked up around with worry. Then he saw the monkeys on the tree wearing his caps. He tried getting the caps back in many ways, but to no use. The monkeys would not give them back. At last, out of anger, the cap seller threw his cap on the ground. The monkeys copied him and threw the caps down from their heads too. The cap seller collected the caps and went away happily on his way. Now, children, this is a long story, and the hints were given, and you had to write it down. But for the exam, these are not going to come. You will be getting some jumbled sentences to form. The picture will be given and some jumbled sentences will be given. You have to form the story. You have to pick the correct sentence for the first picture, the second picture. It has been parted, so you just check and see the picture and see which sentence comes first, second, third, fourth. So in that, arrange it in that manner and then write the correct answer. Okay, so this story, I want all of you all to write it down in your book, in your workbook. Complete the work. So this brings an end to your module 12, the cap seller and the monkeys. Most of you all know, but this to write it, and I want you all to do the writing, because in third standard you will be having a lot of writing to do. So do write and do practice writing, children. Okay, thank you. Let's end. Okay, children.